2 years ago, as I was preparing for the State of the City address, I started asking people the question, what makes a good community? What do you think makes a good community? And here are some of the things that they said. They said they wanted to live someplace that was vibrant, someplace that had good services, things to do. They wanted to live a place where they could find a job, where they could get a good education, someplace that was clean, someplace that was safe, and someplace that they knew cared about them, that cared about the greatest and the least. To make those things happen, it takes all of us working together. And from my perspective, the simplest place to make that happen, or start making that happen, is where you live. It's in our own neighborhoods. Just imagine what it would be like if we were each a better neighbor.
This is your house. These are your neighbors' houses. How many of these neighbors do you know by name? Go ahead, try and name them. If you're like most people these days, you'd probably only know a few of your neighbors by name. We have garages for our cars, privacy fences for our backyards, and we seem to be perpetually busy. You're doing pretty well if you wave or say hi as you're passing by. But what if we did more? What if we made it a point to learn the names of the people who live in our neighborhood? What if we took the time to listen to our neighbors and find out what really makes them tick? What if our neighborhoods relied on each other in times of need, whether it be for a cup of flour or a shoulder to cry on? What if Jesus really meant that we should love our actual neighbors? Imagine the difference you could make in your neighborhood if you got to know your neighbors better. Imagine the difference we could make in our community if everyone in our church made it a priority in our neighborhoods. Imagine the difference we could make in our city if our church partnered with other churches in the Midland area to do this together. You don't have to imagine very hard. It's happening. Join us as we come together with many of the churches in our community to accomplish something that we could never do alone.